Alright, good morning. Welcome back to Chill 4x4. So, just got to Point Billie. We've come right down the end. Found a spot to park up and we're going to grab the rods and go for a fish. So hopefully you can get a spanko or something like that, and might be having fish for lunch, but knowing us, I'll probably just get snagged, lose a couple lures, and that'll be the day. But yeah, I'll get the GoPro out now and I'll bring you along. Oh, we just got to camp at Point Billie. Didn't have any luck fishing earlier, unsurprisingly. Gave it a good crack. Was maybe there for an hour or so. Looked really good, but yeah, no takers. But just got to camp at Point Billie, and it's pretty bloody nice. Beach is just over this side. Yeah, it's pretty good spot actually, not right on the beach, but I mean, what are we, 20 meters away? So I'll put the drone up, give you a look around, and we'll go for a bit of a swim, bit of a snorkel. Might get the paddleboard out, go for a paddleboard. Unfortunately, it's total fire ban again today, so won't be having a fire tonight, which is a bit of a shame because I got some firewood and nice big area to have one. Would have been nice to do the roast. Could have butchered another meal, but yeah, probably just gonna do the stroganoff. That can do that on the gas easy enough. Get another steak out the freezer. One thing I'm struggling with, because I only drove for an hour and a half today from South of Froy to, well, it's actually only 10 minutes down the road. South of Froy to Point Billie, but went for a bit of an explore, a bit of a drive around, so got about an hour and a half of driving in, but didn't get enough charge in the batteries, so sitting at 40% at the moment. Got the solar panel on the rooftop tent, and obviously brought out the Kings. I think it's a 200 watt or something. I get about 6 amp out of it. 5 amp out of it at the moment, which is probably about the most I'll get. And with the 2 fridges running, I'm probably drawing about 4 amp on the hour, and then I've got the Starlink as well, which is another 2 amp. So yeah, barely making enough charge to keep it ticking over. So hopefully can get it up to maybe 70% before the sun goes down, and then I won't have to worry about the battery running out overnight. The camera battery just died before I could finish that clip, but I'll throw the drone up now, give you a look around, and I'll take you down to the beach when we go for a fish and a swim a bit later on. I just went for a quick flick out the front of camp at Point Billie and just landed a nice little rock cod, first fish of the trip. So I just ran back to the car to get my pliers and whatnot. We'll let him go. Don't really want a slimy cod. Apparently not too bad eating, but I'll give you a look at the fish and we'll let him get on his way. Do the whole that. Oh, well, there's the first fish of the trip. He's well hooked. There he goes. Managed to get snagged on a rock, so send the missus out in the snorkel to go get it. Good lure retrieval system. I got snagged again, so snorkeled out and got the lure back. Managed to cut my foot in the process, so we're gonna go for a paddleboard instead. After snorkeling, it's quite shallow through all of that. What I can access off the beach, so yeah, we're gonna go for a stand-up paddleboard, and hopefully this wind stays nice and calm, because it's been blowing its ass off all morning, but it's supposed to be pretty calm until maybe 3 o'clock. So yeah, we'll take the paddleboard out and go for a bit of a look around, but I'll show you once we get the paddleboard in the water. Alright, unfortunately because of the fire ban tonight, couldn't do the beef roast, so we've settled for the beef stroganoff, which you probably saw in an earlier episode at Shark Bay. But I'll give you a quick rundown on how it's done. So you basically brown the beef, add the onion, brown the onion off, and then add the mushroom. We add the tinned mushroom just because it's a bit easier, takes up less space. After you've browned the onion, add the flour, just to thicken it up a little bit, and then add the beef stock, add your noodles, and then just simmer that until the noodles are cooked. So we're just about done here. I'll just let it thicken up a little bit more, and then I'll turn the heat off and add half a sour cream. But last time we cooked this, it was an absolute winner. We had 4 serves and we smashed it all that night. So anyway, I'll took a time lapse of the sunset just before, so I'll run that now, and I'll probably see you in the morning because I'm pretty keen to just kick back and enjoy this. So we'll see you then. Oh, we had a pretty quiet morning. Didn't end up leaving camp till just after 10 o'clock. Yeah, blowing its ass off really. It's quite windy and quite annoying, but we just come to Windabandy Point. Wanted to do this lookout, little four-wheel drive track, but unfortunately it's closed for management purposes. So won't be able to go up there, which is a bit of a shame, but I might ask the camp hosts at Windabandy if it is actually open, because it doesn't really look all that closed. But yeah, we're gonna go head to camp now, but I'll see you then. We just pulled into Windabandy, and we didn't actually think we had a beachfront camp, but sure enough, there's the camp, and there's the water. So yeah, literally walk straight out from the campsite, and go straight onto the beach. Might be my favourite spot yet, this one, because you can just walk straight out onto the beach. So yeah, that's pretty cool little spot. Trying to get as much power into this battery, because we only drove for like half an hour between Point Billie and Windabandy. So I've got both solar panels out in the sun, trying to get as much charge in as we can, but I'm up to 27% charge, and I'm probably only going to get to maybe 60%. And once again, there's another fire ban, so unfortunately that roast is going to keep sitting in the fridge. Don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. I've got some chicken thighs which I might cook up, but yeah, that's a problem for another time. But might go for a bit of a fish and a bit of a snorkel, but yeah, we'll see you then. Oh, well, that's probably it for another day, fellas. Didn't get up to too much, pretty relaxing actually. Went for a bit of a snorkel. Unfortunately, the visibility was pretty poor at Windabandy. Not much coral here either. It was pretty much all weed bed, so didn't see too much. Had a bit of a fish to no avail. Speaking to the bloke next to me, he's been here for a week, and he said he spent all day the first few days fishing and didn't catch bugger all. And his brother the last 2 days didn't catch anything either. So I don't know, maybe it's not just me. Might just be the spot. But went for a bit of a drive just before to the point. So I'll put that drone footage up now. It was pretty cool actually, quite a big spit, a bit of a sandbar. And yeah, the tide was still dropping, so there's probably more to see still. But yeah, fire ban tonight, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna do chicken tacos. I've got some chicken thighs there. So dice them up and make some chicken tacos, which will be all right. But that's probably about it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning. Cheers.